Hi, I'm Noah Wilson from iHollywood TV, where our next guest has been killing it from films to music and now his very own online talk show series. Please welcome back to the show, Jacob Young!
Yay! It's good to see you, Noah. Thanks for having me on.
I love your set back there. Look at it.
Oh, well, thank you.
It looks nice. Tell the viewers what's behind. Well, we can really see what's behind you, but it looks so nice.
Well, you know, I mean, I used the whole back of the wall was just all soundproofing, but I figured I just couldn't have soundproofing for a backdrop, so I decided to. I'd like to collect old Hollywood memorabilia, so I've got a couple posters back there, a Billy Jack poster, a Paul Newman, some Robert De Niro signed photos, and it just, you know, these are the guys that I look up to, so, you know, it's nice to have that kind of motivation behind me.
You have actually, you know, you're taking a break from daytime TV, you know, where everyone's seeing you on The Bold and the Beautiful, to be able to do other things. And you landing, you landed a couple of roles for some upcoming films. One in particular was with our buddy Ricky Garcia from Forever in Your Mind.
Yeah,
that's
correct.
Was funny too, because we interviewed him. And then after we did an interview with him, I don't know if he, obviously he went on set for, you know, this film project that he was working with you, but it was funny because Jacob posted a photo on the internet, and then I sent him a message saying, we just interviewed him on our show. It was the most craziest thing. I thought it was so cool. But can you, so you worked with him, and you, you know, of course did some other films as well. Can you kind of tell us like some of the latest stuff you've been doing, like, or is it kind of top secret for now?
Well, I mean, of course, these three films are going to be coming out next year. Angel, which is the one I did with Ricky, which is kind of like, the only way I can describe it is like The Crow meets Training Day, but a little more PG-13 and not so R. So it's kind of crazy. It's a borderline faith film, but it's not really. It just deals a lot with faith, and he was awesome. He rocked it, of course. The other two are Lifetime movies that are coming up. One is a movie called Faithfully, and that's going to be out February 2019, approximately. And I just did the ADR on it, and it looks amazing. It really looks great. I mean, it doesn't look so, you know, Lifetime, if you know what I mean. It really looks cinematic, which we all love Lifetime, don't get me wrong.
That's all exciting and good for you, and I can't wait to watch. And not only have you been doing films, but you've also been working on music, because, you know, we had you back on at the beginning of the show. Jacob was, you know, the first one we interviewed out of the beginning of this year, and now we're almost towards the end of it. Can you believe that? I saw something, Jacob, on the internet where it said like we have 14, 15 more days until, well, 14 or 15 more Fridays until Christmas.
Wow. Yeah, don't remind me. You better start your shopping now.
I know, right? This is where you get the best deals. You shop near Christmas. Oh, your wallet's gonna be, you know, you won't have nothing in it no more. It will be gone. Anyway,
well, that and all the products will be gone if you wait too long.
Oh my God, yeah, all the toys off the shelves and everything. Like, it's like Black Friday. You did have your EP album that came out, and it has six songs that are on the album. So what was the process like, and what do you think now that it's finally completed and out for everyone to be able to hear?
You know, the process, you know, it was a slow process because obviously I was recording in Nashville, and I was going back and forth, and you know, wasn't trying to overwhelm myself with doing so many songs at one time. So we broke it up, and you know, it's been great. It's been a great process. It's been a really fun time being able to get back in the studio and record and write and play some shows. So I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the work that we put into it, and everybody who happens to have had listened to it seems to really enjoy it, and I'm glad. I really am. I'm enjoying the comments that are coming in about it. It makes me feel really good.
It's really good too, like especially like the second track's really groovy, you know. Okay, so your album's out, 6 tracks are on the EP, Jacob Young. So if you could pick, if you could pick one of the songs from the 6-track album, which would be your favorite and why?
You know, I mean, I love the track "Fool for You," and you know, it's really resonated with audiences when I released it as a single. It's got a lot of spins on Spotify. I think we're just kind of sitting under 100,000 right now.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
And that song was written like in 15 minutes. So I guess it's
Really?
true what they say. Sometimes the best songs, just happen so quickly and so easily.
Yeah, I did not know that. That's a little insider. That
Yeah,
song was written in 15 minutes. What?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about your YouTube series now. So
Yeah.
this is great. Hello to YouTube, everyone watching on
Hey.
YouTube. Hi YouTube. Okay, so it's called Daytime After Dark. And I think that's a perfect title too, because people know you best from daytime television programs. A lot of the soap shows, that's where little old Jacob was at on the soap shows, and it's
The
called
stories.
Daytime After Dark. How did you come up with a title? Like, that is very clever.
Well, thanks. I mean, it's kind of got that double entendre, the daytime after dark, which, in country music, when you write country music, there's always those double entendres in there. Yeah. So I felt like it was very fitting. And it wasn't because I'm necessarily going to be covering daytime, because I'm not going to be like the soap scoop guy. I am daytime after dark, as you were saying. I've been 21 years in daytime television. So, the one thing I remind people is like, I'm Jacob Young. I am daytime after dark, and welcome to the show. So it's not you can't expect that it's just gonna be soap stars. In fact, my first guest, Darren Kagasoff, who, he's what is it, Secret Lives of American Teenagers, something like that. That show.
Yeah,
he was from that show, and now he's doing The Village, which comes out on NBC. So I'm gonna be doing primetime movies. I'm gonna be interviewing directors, some Broadway stars.
Wow.
Just kind of the inner workings of the process. I'm going to bring writers on, directors. So it's not just focusing on one thing. I might even do a celebrity chef, or, just kind of cover the bases. Stuff that I like. It's my free form, and I want people to enjoy it and know that it's not just one specific subject that we're going to be talking about.
He's going to cover it from A to Z. A to Z.
Whatever I feel like.
I would love to see you cook, by the way. That would be hilarious. Wouldn't it be great to see a little segment of Jacob Young in the kitchen cooking, with a celebrity chef?
Yes, it would be. And I've done some stuff I did one on The Talk. I did a cooking segment it was a couple years back, but I really enjoy cooking, and my wife really loves it because she doesn't really have to do anything except eat it.
She's like, oh, honey, go cook me a meal. That's not how she talks, but
You sound just like her.
No, that's going to be coming out October 1st, right? So that's the season premiere.
Yes, October 1st is the first show, the premiere, the inaugural interview, the inaugural episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. We had a guest on the show that was doing a live interactive show, and I really think that's what is going to come to eventually. Is this is how shows will eventually become, because the technology just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and new things are coming out, and I mean, it's just really growing big. And I feel like that this is how we'll be watching TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goodbye to all the other, dish and we will be on streaming. Because this is what people. I mean, it was so simple too, and we can watch stuff from all of our devices, a phone, a computer, and I think you're doing the right thing, Jacob, because I think that people are going to love this, and too, that when you see a star, when you see someone on TV, I don't know. I know when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I wish I could meet that person or say something to him. Well, I mean, because I guess we find it very cool to, or the viewers find it cool to do that. And they're going to be able to do that when they watch your show. They're going to be able to say hello, interact with you and the guests that are on the show. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, it is. And, just if you watch the Emmys, you really do see, just to, rebut what you're saying, is the fact that where media is really going. And that's why I chose YouTube as the platform to be able to do this show, because the generation that is present and the next generation that's going to be happening after that, we're not going to be watching network television as much anymore. We all have busy schedules, and we don't have time to wait till 7 o'clock that night. So we binge watch it on whether it's a Netflix or Hulu or YouTube Red or any of these other platforms that we watch our media from. And I think also it's important to make it people understand that artists today if you're not thinking of yourself as your own media company, then I think you're going to be falling behind, because any more people are crossing over. Even if you do film or television, they're crossing over and doing all sorts of different kinds of platforms in between shooting movies. So I think it's really, really crucial that young artists especially think about it this way, and they multitask across all media platforms.
I agree, because I was reading something, and I know we're gonna have to wrap it up here because we're running out of time, but I was reading something where they were saying if you don't start like YouTube now or Facebook or or kind of like what you were saying, like to do all this and to stream on all type of platforms, it's going to become a point where you're not going to be able to get seen or noticed because it's going to be too late. So
yes.
This is the perfect time now.
I read that same article.
Yeah. Do you have a particular time that you're going live then?
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be 7 p.m. On the West Coast. So it's definitely after dark for the most part.
Yeah, after dark with all the bats are coming out. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I can't wait to watch. You guys be sure to tune in. Anyway, Jacob, thanks so much for joining us on the show. It was a pleasure. Oh, and plug out your YouTube. We'll have it up here below, but plug it out so people can go subscribe to you. Go subscribe to him after this. So, yeah.
Yes. So it's youtube.com/Jacob Young TV if you need to find it, or just search my name. It should pop right up.
Well, go subscribe. We'll direct you guys over there, and thanks so much.
All right. Thank you, Noah. It was great talking with you.
Yes, as always. All right. Bye.
Bye.